Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of SoTellUs Time. Today is going to be a fun day. If you're watching the YouTube channel, then you see all the crazy behind the scene things that are not scripted and just happen because they happen. Today is going to be awesome because we're talking about the little things in life, Troy, the little things that just make you so happy and feel good about yourself, right?
Absolutely.
It's the little things in life that matter, and it's the little things in business that matter. And all too often, we forget about the little things, right?
Yes, definitely.
We forget about the people that make us great. We forget about the people who support us. We forget about the people who are there, and the only reason we're here is because they're there. Yeah. Listening and supporting and helping and doing all these things for us, right? So today we're talking about the little things. And really what we're talking about is doing the little things that make a difference in your customers' lives, right?
Absolutely.
Showing some customer appreciation. And it's small little things that we'll give you some examples of will make all the difference in your customers thinking you are great to you are exceptional, right? You have a great service or a great product, but these little things are going to take that to the next level, and they're going to go, man, these guys are awesome or exceptional. Like, I love these guys or I love these gals, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's jump right in, Troy. You've got some examples, right?
Yeah, exactly. So again, I want you to think about your business and about whatever service you provide. Right? Your customers or your clients are paying for that service.
Yeah.
So what do they expect? They expect everything they're paying for. So how do you wow them? Like, you can do an amazing job and provide a great service, but they're paying for that service, so they're expecting that anyways.
Exactly. And I hear people say that. They're like, well, I provided them a great service. Well, yeah, but they were paying you and expecting that great service.
Exactly.
So we're not talking about just giving them what they expect. We're talking about giving them more than they expect.
Right. So we'll give you a couple of examples just over the last couple of weeks. So one is, we're sponsoring a virtual event that's happening this week, and it's with Chris Murray, and it's a Child Care Success Summit. And today we received 2 boxes in the mail delivered to us, and we opened up those boxes, and they had branded coffee mugs in the boxes for us. They had water flasks.
Right here.
Trevor will show you those on the YouTube channel there. So there's the water flask, and then like sticky notes for us to put on our desks, all things that we never expected to receive.
Oh, Troy, don't miss the best one. I hope you guys are watching us on YouTube too, because this is fun. Check this out. What is that, Trevor? What is that, you may ask? Is that a toothbrush holder? No, it's not. Let me get a little closer. Yeah, look at that. And guess what? It's branded to them, which is super cool. But I will show you what this is. Ta-da! It's a fork and a spoon and a knife, and it's in this cool little container. And you know what? You can totally wash it and reuse them. Way thinking outside the box right there. Yeah. I mean, kind of when I first opened it up, I was like, really? But then I was thinking, I'm like, well, dude, I'll throw it in the filing cabinet over here. And then if I'm ever in a pinch and need to grab a spoon or a knife or a fork, I've got one. And then I can wash it off in the restroom and I can reuse it, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Exactly. Totally useful.
Totally useful and totally outside the box. Let me mention another one that I don't have on my desk because I'm not a drinker, but alcohol is just not in my world, but it was this little box of gummy bears. I've never even seen anything like this. And at first I was like, are these like edibles, like marijuana gummy bears? What is this? And I read it, and it was actually wine. Is it wine?
No, it was Dom Perignon champagne. Dom
Perignon champagne. See, I don't know. I'm not a drinker. Dom Perignon champagne infused gummy bears. So there was literally alcohol in the gummy bears. So I ended up giving them to one of my employees that has no problem. They love drinking. So I just said, listen, I don't know how strong these things are. Don't eat them at work. Pretty interesting, though, outside the box, right?
Right. Totally. And the great thing about it is we weren't expecting to get a package or anything like that. So it was something that was just out of the blue, but totally awesome. And the smart thing was, is that it was things that we will use.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the flask is going to sit on my desk, and every day I'm going to drink water out of it. The sticky notes, I'm going to use those.
Yeah.
You know, so it's all things that we're going to use on a daily basis. And it's a great little gift.
Yeah.
You know, that we didn't expect. Another one, this one's really cool. Trevor got this one.
Oh gosh.
It was
this is amazing.
personal photo card.
Yes.
And it was from Brian Hannigan at Send Out Cards.
Okay, so let me premise this. So I just bought an RV, okay? I just bought this RV, as you guys can see, and he got this from a picture I posted on Facebook.
Yes.
And then he created this awesome card. Now, again, I want a big shout out to Brian. He's an amazing friend. We love him. And Send Out Cards, if you've never looked at Send Out Cards, you need to. But look at this as I open it up. These are photos I had posted from a trip we took in the RV as a family. Isn't that family and friends? Isn't that super cool?
That's so cool.
Shows up, right? And then it has like information on the back.
Yeah.
So now this is a service, Troy, that people can use, right?
Right. Yeah, you can totally sign up for it. We've used Send Out Cards before. It's absolutely amazing.
And this would be branded. This would be branded to you and your company, right?
Exactly.
So cool. I mean, talk about a personal touch. Like, as cool as getting items are, this, I feel like, this is super, super cool.
Yeah.
I mean, these items, you know, my kids might use them. I might use them for a while eventually. But this, like, I'm going to keep this. I think this is just super cool and super thoughtful.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the fact that he took the time to go through your Facebook page, to find the pictures, to do all that is absolutely amazing.
And the system does make it very easy.
It does.
Like you said, we've used it. It's a great system.
Yeah. But again, so something totally cool that you're going to keep that you never expected. You know, it was a great surprise to come in the mail.
Super awesome. And super thoughtful.
You know, that's what you should be thinking about with your customers is what can you do to do that, right? Let me tell you another story. This one's really interesting. There's this guy that I met, and he was telling me this story where he was he had a new product he launched, and he had a person who was helping him launch it. And that person was marketing it out to their customer base, and they had a ton of sales. Mm-hmm. And the guy generated basically about $25,000 in commissions.
Yeah.
So this guy was going to pay this other person $25,000 in commissions because of all the marketing he did to promote this new product he was launching. Mm-hmm. So he was pretty excited, you know, to send the guy a $25,000 check.
That's exciting. I like $25,000 checks.
Right, exactly. But he went above and beyond that. He knew the guy had an older laptop and that he was having some problems with it. So he also went out and he bought a laptop that was like top of the line, you know, basically upgraded it the best he possibly could. It was like a $5,000 laptop. So he sent him a $25,000 check.
Yeah.
Sent him a $5,000 laptop.
That's awesome.
The guy calls him like immediately when he receives it. And what did he talk about? What do you think?
Oh, I'm sure the $25,000 check.
No. Didn't even mention the $25,000 check. All he talked about was the $5,000 laptop and how excited he was, and he couldn't believe that he had bought that for him. And again, a laptop, most people keep a laptop for quite a while.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And so every time that he talked to this guy on the phone, the guy would thank him for the laptop again and again and again.
And every time he would introduce him to somebody, right?
Yes. Every time he would introduce him to somebody else, he'd be like, oh, yeah, let me introduce you to so-and-so. What he would say is, this guy is amazing. He bought me a $5,000 laptop once.
Just to say thank you.
Yeah. Never, ever mentioned a $25,000 commission check.
Yeah.
Right? Why? Because in his mind, he earned that check.
That's right. That's right.
That was earned. That was not above and beyond. He was expected, or he was expecting to get the $25,000 check.
Yep.
Because he did the work, he earned it. Just like your clients expect exceptional service from you.
Yeah.
Right? But he went above and beyond bought him a laptop that he would have expected, and that's all the guy talked about for like 10 years straight.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, we've done some different things over the years. We've given away iPads. In fact, we're doing it again. We're coming up, and we've got some things coming up where we're being given another iPad away. We've given away iPads. We've done send out cards, which has all sorts of things, not just like a card, but like you can send brownies, cookies, little trinkets, and all sorts of different things. It's a pretty cool system. And I mean, we've done tablets, we've done all sorts of things, cell phones over the years, all sorts of things that people would think, hey, that's really cool, and things that like they would appreciate, right? Yeah. Very thoughtful things too. I love to not just give away something, but give away something that's thoughtful as well. So send out cards has really been really good for us. Let's jump into the homework.
Yeah.
Because I think we kind of hit the nail on the head. I think we've got people's minds thinking. I want you to look at your customer base. Homework this week. I want you to look at your customer base, and I want you to figure out who deserves to be appreciated a little bit more. Because if you're sitting there thinking, well, I give good service, that's great, but that's what they're paying you for.
Yeah.
They're paying you for that. So if that's all you ever do for anybody, then it's not good enough, in my opinion, right? It's not taking that extra step, going that extra mile, and really making people become super fans, right? You want them to become super fans of your company, of your brand, of your services, of your products, whatever that is. You want them to be super fans of it. And how you do that is by simple little things. This is not expensive. You can literally Google, take what I'm showing for all my, listeners who aren't on YouTube watching us is the thermos, right? The drink, the cup. You can go on Google and Google branded thermoses, and you can order up a bunch of them, and it's not very expensive.
Right.
You can do anything like that. I mean, any of these little things like that. Do Google branded giveaways, whatever it is, branded items, things like that. You will find companies where you can just upload your logo. You can order however many of them. It's not expensive. And then you just ship them out. And I'll tell you one other secret. We love to use Amazon. Yeah. All the time. So we take something that's more expensive, like an iPad, and we ship it directly to the person who we're giving it to. So now we save on shipping. We just order it, boom, and it ships, and all of a sudden we're getting phone calls and emails and videos saying, oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is awesome. Like, you got to remember, if your customers are getting a service, they're expecting a good service. If you have affiliates that get paid a check, like this other guy, they are expecting that check. Yeah. They earned it. But if you do something additional for them, they become your super fan, and they will tell everyone about you.
Yep, exactly.
Right? We even had a customer one time who left our service. They stopped our service because they said, man, we've just grown exponentially. We can't even handle all the business. So they stopped our service. And yet, guess what they did for us? They continued to tell everybody about us because of how awesome we were. And I think we've gotten about 20 customers from that guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So even though he wasn't a customer any longer, he'd been with us for years and years and years. Even though he wasn't a customer any longer, he still was referring us tons of customers. We had another customer who retired, and so they shut it down. But then they were referring us customers. And all the time, our sales guys, they'd pick up the phone, well, how did you hear about us? And it was so-and-so told us, so-and-so told us, Robert told us, Susan told us all about you. These are people who weren't even our customers anymore, and yet they were super fans for life because they knew what we provided. And then we knew that we went the extra mile for them. Right?
Absolutely.
All right, guys. So take a look at your customers, figure out what you could send them, and then who you should send it to.
Right.
And go and do that. And it doesn't have to be all at once. Like, that's the thing, is people get overwhelmed and they think, oh, like that's going to be expensive, or that's a lot of customers, or I can't send, we're approaching 5,000 customers. I can't send all 5,000 customers something, right? Not right away, but I can take a chunk at a time. Maybe 2 or 3 a month, and I can send out these little things and make them feel more appreciated.
Exactly.
Right? All right, guys. Well, that's it for us. This is going to be a quick one today. We appreciate you. We love you. We're having so much fun. I can't tell you how big the podcast is growing. This is super fun. YouTube, we need a little help on YouTube, guys. Y'all need to go and subscribe to us on YouTube. It's more fun to watch us anyways.
That's
so
right.
get over to YouTube and watch our videos, subscribe, click the little bell button that lets you get a notification when we post a new video each week. And let us know. The other thing is email us, Facebook message us, Instagram us. Let us know what you guys want to hear about. We have so much fun and we have so many topics to bring up and go over, but we love to hear what you specifically are looking for. It's been great. Check us out on Instagram. We're over like 10,000 followers now. It's awesome. We got swipe ups. We've got all sorts of things going on. So who knows? You might want to follow us on Instagram because we do some giveaways there too. Now that we've got the swipe ups, I'm going to be doing it in the stories. So you got to be following in order to see those. So anyways, we will check you guys out on the next So Tell Us Time. Bye-bye. See you later.